I'm filming.
Step, step, left, 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 right, left, 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 left. Wait, I need to move my right foot as well. Mom, Mommy, where are you? I'm scared. Hold my hand. Mommy, I'm scared. Let's make this clear. This isn't the type of scare that takes control of you during academic testing or even when kayaking in class 3 rapid. No, this feeling of scare that I felt on the first day of Alzar school crept up on me and filled my eyes with nervousness. Teachers swerved me as I silently hoped to go back to my own house, easy academics, and friends that I've grown up with. The other students arrived sometime later, making me even more nervous to be here. These students are people that I never met before, and I had to spend the next 4 months living with them. As 5 strangers piled out of the white van, I came to the realization that I would have to get to know them. To do this, I had to listen with understanding and empathy to the other 9 students. Throughout the semester at Alzar School, I have learned to listen with understanding and empathy. Going to Alzar School provided me with the opportunity to realize why people are the way that they are. In addition to this, I had to challenge myself to fully grasp the true meaning of what my classmates were saying. It's not just about what comes out of the mouth, but also about body language too. I had to look at the whole picture. Estee, what is your least favorite class that you have back at Lovett?
Probably religion.
Oh really? That class seems interesting. Will you please stand up and repeat after me and say, I love taking religion with my teacher because it fills me with such an immense amount of joy?
I love taking religion with my teacher because it fills me with such an immense amount of joy.
Thank you. Everyone, does it really seem like she loves that class?
Yeah.
Even though her words say that she does, her body language and sarcastic tone says the complete opposite. And that's why it's important to listen with your ears and eyes and understanding. Since I was 3, I have lived in Cascade, a town where everyone knows everyone, and a lot of my classmates are related to each other. I've had the same friends for numerous years, not because they've always been there for me, but because there aren't many more people in Cascade for me to be friends with. Due to this, I truly thought that I knew them inside out. We would spend every day together, invading the food cabinets at each other's houses, laughing till we couldn't breathe, and gossiping. Gossiping required us to listen, right? Well, obviously, but not with understanding or anything close to empathy. I thought that I knew everyone in Cascade, but coming to Alzar School made me think differently. There's a deeper meaning to what is being said than what is perceived. Not only does the sentence structure matter, but so does the tone and the body language used when the sentence is being communicated. Assumptions are easily made when the true meaning of the words are not heard. I have experienced this multiple times at home. Before attending Alzar School, I believed that I could cite off my friends' life stories to you. Now I think differently. Maybe I could cite them off, or maybe I could only start off the assumptions formed. My best friend that I've had since preschool is scared to death of feet. I couldn't tell you why though, so am I really listening with understanding? When I go home, I will listen with empathy and understanding to my friends so as to understand why they are the way they do. Why they are the way that they are. If you understand why someone is doing something a certain way or acting in a certain way, it will also help you to know how to better react to said situation. What about when the 8 of us go back home? Firstly, I know I'm not the same person anymore. I've changed for the better by becoming more independent. But will my friends know that? Will they know that I've changed, or will they make assumptions? No longer am I filled with the fear that I experienced on the first day of Alzar School, but with the fear of having assumptions made about me. To really get to know someone, I learned that I have to listen with empathy and not just with my ears. When I arrived on the first day of Alzar School, I do admit that I made some assumptions. I believed that everyone was a proficient kayaker and would only laugh at my attempts to paddle down a river. Even though I knew Kaylee before this semester, didn't me trying to decipher what she was really trying to say, I have come to know her better. Back at Cascade Schools, we all have a better understanding of each other and understand how to work together on projects. Throughout this semester, I've only come to know everyone better. Like Ben and why they act the way that they are. Ben being enthused about seeing a cow. I thought he was some strange nerdy kid because I see numerous cows every day. But then I realized that city kids are enthused about things they normally don't see, just as I am wowed by downtown New York skyscrapers. An example of empathy for me this semester at Alzar School was that multiple times I was in charge of planning food for expeditions. It would have been much easier to buy what I wanted to eat and expect everyone else to eat the same. But we have vegetarians, picky eaters, and those who don't like eggs. To satisfy everyone's wants and needs, I had to plan carefully. Instead of getting upset about this difficulty, it helped me to understand the reasons behind each person's preferences and why they are the way that they are. Even when you can't understand what they are saying due to the fact they're speaking a foreign language that you can't comprehend, you can figure out what they are discussing and their character by their body language. My biggest moment of learning was when I was interviewing a local Chilean in Shushenko. I could not understand what she was saying at all. Due to my inability to comprehend what she and Angelica, the Chilean, was talking about, I had to not only listen with my ears, but with my eyes as well. Her body language allowed me to know that she was discussing food. What she was talking about. For example, when she was discussing food, I knew what she was talking about because she motioned with her hands, and she also walked over and showed us a book of the recipe of her favorite food. Okay, everyone, let's play the telephone game. For starters, we'll start off with an easy phrase, then take the level of difficulty up a notch.
Gosh.
Come up with something new.
I can't whisper.
We didn't hear that.
That one person that's purposely changed it.
Always happens.
But it was Sam. You're the one that changed it on purpose. There's always that one person.
I'm gonna shave all this. What?
The red ring fell off the bag.
That's
actually close.
That's pretty close. It started off as the red rainbow fell off the pig.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
I heard the red raincoat fell off the peg.
That's what I said.
Okay.
And then he started running down.
So let's start off with another phrase and see if this one can pass correctly on the circle.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god.
Lemon face? Lion face.
Did you change it?
Well, I didn't quit. Somebody told me.
Okay.
It's in my ear. I spit a little.
I was laughing.
Don't pass the spittle.
No.
Everyone's listening to her.
That's amazing. You can do that.
Some people are really loud whispering.
I mean, I couldn't hear.
The policeman tried to pull over the boot.
Oh my god, what? How did that
Why did it
happen?
start right?
What'd you say?
Please, I need to try. I need to prove a point.
Please mess this message up. I need to prove a point. As you can tell, that's not what the phrase ended up as. Why do you guys believe that the phrase changed?
Gonna spit in Sam's ear.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Okay, let's get a reason. Did or could the tone used affect what you heard? What if we added body language? Would that help or hinder the passing of the message? It is really easy to act like you're listening to people even if you're not fully in the situation. Perhaps you are only half listening while your brain is forming your next words, or you're looking at that cute person across the room. However, to really understand someone, you need to give your full attention. Listen to the words of what they say and don't say, their tone, their body language, and try to understand why they feel the way they do. The more you know about a person's backgrounds, experiences, achievements, and failures, the more you will understand why they act the way they do. Furthermore, listening with understanding and empathy allows you to better determine your reaction. I know I will work on listening with understanding and empathy when I am home. I hope that you will too. Thank you.